It is a real pleasure for me personally and as president this year to introduce our student speaker for the 2016 commencement ceremonies, who is Katie Runyon from Clifton Park, New York. She did get more cheers and call-outs during the march than any other member of the platform party. Just want to say. Katie is a communications major with a minor in leadership studies. In addition to excelling academically, Katie takes great pride in being involved in everything from the Salzburg Academy on Global Media and Social Change to volunteering with Habitat for Humanity, and I must say, working tirelessly to help the Office of the President work better and more economically and more efficiently. Please welcome Katie Runyon.
Good afternoon, friends, family, loved ones, esteemed guests and educators, and fellow graduates of the class of 2016. After they told me I would be the speaker for the class of 2016, I wrote and rewrote this speech, trying to rise to the challenge of not only capturing an amazing experience over the last 4 years, but also trying to speak to such a large and diverse and remarkable audience. And I decided it's not possible. There is nothing I could say that would really wrap it up for everyone here. We all come from such different backgrounds and lifestyles, and even going to the same university, we've all had such different defining moments that we have had here. So 2 years ago, I was in the self-proclaimed sophomore slump. I'm sure others have been there. I still hadn't decided on a major. I had been turned down for what I believed to be my dream job on campus, 2 of them, actually. And my only fulfilling position was that of a teaching assistant and peer mentor for a first-year leadership class. And at that point, I hadn't really done much in that position. I was walking through the Ram's Den one day in early February of 2014 when I came across one of my freshman students sitting by himself and eating popcorn chicken. Now, just trying to be a nice TA, I look at him and I waved and I smiled and I said hi. And he looked up at me with the most defeated expression on his face and just started to cry. And I thought, well, that is beyond my pay grade. But I sat down and I listened as he talked about feeling out of place and missing home and thinking that he should leave URI because it didn't feel quite right here. And I'm sure a lot of us have felt that before. To this day, he tells me that I somehow convinced him to stay at URI. I'm almost certain I just sat there and ate his French fries. But fast forward a couple of years, and that same student is a leader in multiple organizations. He is dedicated to service, and he is one of my closest friends and greatest inspirations. And he's actually the person who told me about this idea of defining moments. So a defining moment is the moment that something sticks in your mind, when you actually really learn something that fundamentally changes your perspective and your way of thinking. And from that moment forward, you are a different person. I can't be sure about him, but I know that our day in the Ram's Den was one of my defining moments. I realized my passion for experiential education, and I'm looking out at this audience and seeing educators and leaders and distinguished researchers, scientists, caregivers, doctors, all of these people. And I really don't think that you achieve those titles simply by stepping into a classroom. It was a good start. Tomorrow, next fall, and many years from now, when you are looking back on your time at URI, I hope that this speech is not one of your defining moments. Mostly because I hope that your experience here has spoken for itself that you don't need me to assign meaning to all of the wonderful things that you have accomplished here. I hope that you think of the first person that you met at URI, getting lost on your way to your first class, because there is a small percentage of URI students who know where Gilbreth Hall is. The all-nighters in the 24-hour room with the help of a Raz Bowl, or 3. Your most disheartening failures and most rewarding triumphs. The unexpected experiences that spark something within you that you never knew was there. The first major, the second major, the third major, the person who told you that your major actually doesn't matter, so just pick one. And they were probably right, unless you're in the College of Engineering or the College of Pharmacy. Bless your hearts. More importantly, this degree, no matter what is written on it, matters. And what you choose to do with it from this moment forward really matters. And that is at once a great relief and a huge responsibility. As you're looking back, think of the moments when you stood up for something that you believed in, when you took a chance that you barely had the confidence for, found the friends, advisors, and mentors that became your family, the time that your perspective and understanding of the world was challenged, when someone told you, inadvertently or not, to check your privilege, or at least recognize it, because this is not a small town where we all look or think the same. The crazy late-night adventures and spontaneous beach trips, the moment that you realized you really belong here, that URI is your home. Remember all of these things fondly, but let them be more than memories. Let them be the values and experiences that guide you as you move forward. We all came to the University of Rhode Island knowing little about what we would become or what we could accomplish, but we leave here knowing who we are. Be proud of that person, of this school, and everything that you have done as a URI student to create it. I encourage you to look around, look at your fellow graduates, and thank them. Thank them for being different from yourself. I'll give you a second to do that. Thank them for being different from yourself, for helping to create this community that we love so much. Because without each and every person here, this would not be the same place. Thank your family for supporting you even when you gave them anxiety. Thanks, Mom and Dad. For believing in you when you didn't believe in yourself. Thank your friends for being a constant source of joy, for dropping absolutely anything to be with you, whether you were crying or celebrating. And thank the professors who believed that you could be more than you were and treated you as such, for boosting you and humbling you as needed. We may not be the same people tomorrow, but that is not a loss, as long as we continue to strive for the best version of ourselves. Step out of our comfort zone. Be bold and adventurous. Break the rules, make the rules, change the rules, and change society so that we can leave every place a little better than the way we found it. And keep your eyes open, because what you're looking for, that defining moment that you really need, could be as close as the Ram's Den. I could tell you that today is a new beginning for all of us, but I'm sure we already know that. I have the utmost faith that we will all find happiness and passion in whatever we decide to do next, and that we will continue to dream big, and that we will change the world. We have already begun. Congratulations, class of 2016. And as always, it is a beautiful day to be Ram. Thank you.